Hello Webernets! So, little update for stuff. So first of all, I'm going to start doing weekly videos. So every Friday I'm going to try to put out a video so you guys can keep tabs on me a little bit better. I know I haven't been good about this in the past, but New Year's resolution, sure, we'll call it that. Secondly, I am starting to shoot a series of videos that are all Nerf related, and I don't have everything I need. I have enough to get started, but if you happen to have anything that looks like this, or that, or maybe this giant thingy, or this, or that maybe, or potentially this. If you got any of that stuff and you don't need it, then you can send it to me. It'd be awesome. Now don't go out and buy something new for me. Okay, I'm not asking you to just go out and buy something new from Walmart or Kmart or Target or whatever, because they're stupid expensive. I don't want you spending a lot of money on me. Okay, if you have a kid or a brother who's not paying attention to their toys, you can send them my way, and that'd be awesome. So, ow. What, am I not supposed to say that?
I mean, you just told them to steal from their siblings.
Well, yeah.
Or children, I mean.
Steal from your kids. It's good for them. It'll build character. So anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening, but also, I learned something really cool this week in my Life and Bible Times class. So I figure, since I've been in Bible school forever, and I didn't know this, and it's on a topic that most everyone knows about, you might want to know about this, because it's cool, and you probably don't know about it. So get ready to get learned. So yeah, so first of all, everyone knows about the Lord's Supper. It happened, and Jesus was like, here's my cup, which definitely looked like this. This is like a scale model of what he drank out of, consumed from. Yeah. Anyway, he was like, take this cup, drink of it, it's my blood, etc. And then he had bread, and he was like, eat this bread, it's my body. But when most people think about that, they're just like, oh, they were upstairs, they were having a meal together, whatever. But there's a little bit more to it than just that. Initially, it was Passover. And in the Jewish tradition of Passover, there's a little bit more going on than just eating food, drinking wine, and breaking bread. The first part that's really interesting about this is during the Passover ceremony, you've got 4 different cups that you drink out of. And I don't know if they're actually like physically different cups, but they're 4 different consumptions of a beverage, wine usually. And there are 2 cups before they start consuming a meal, and then after the meal has been consumed, there's a 3rd cup, which is the one that Jesus grabbed and used when he was doing his drink of this, it is my blood cup. And that was the cup of redemption. So the symbolism there is Jesus basically saying, hey, I'm going to die for the redemption of all sins. Drink of it. Okay? So, I never really knew about that until recently, so figured that was something pretty cool that you guys might want to know, but there's more. And wait, there's more. He also had bread. And the bread is what's called matzah. Now, matzah isn't like your nice Italian loaf that's all like long and crusty, and when you break it open it's gooey inside, and I really want some right now. It's not like an Olive Garden commercial of unlimited breadsticks. It looks more like this. And I've got a hunk here.
You've got matzah?
Oh yeah, I've got matzah.
Can I have some of that matzah?
Sure, you can have matzah.
Oh, I love some matzah. Thank you.
Alright, so this is what matzah looks like. It's got holes in it, and it's got stripes on it, and who does that remind you of? Yeah, Jesus. Jesus was pierced, and this is pierced all over, and he was striped, and this has stripes on it. And the reason why it's cooked like this, and it was done like this well before Jesus ever came along. It happened when the Jews were exodusing from from Egypt. When they were getting out of Egypt, God said, make unleavened bread so that you can basically eat it on the run. And this is what they made. And the reason why it has holes and stripes on it is so that it cooks evenly. A good example of this is like, have you ever tried to like bake a tortilla or something? If you don't poke holes in it, it gets all bubbly and gross and weird and stuff. But this, it's all pre-punched all over the place. So there are no holes. There are no bubbles. There's nowhere that it rises up and gets inconsistent. It's all flat. It's a flat bread, literally. And when Jesus broke this bread, it wasn't like how I typically interpret it. It was that. So it was literally Jesus breaking the bread. And it's just so much cooler now that I understand the symbolism behind what that was. Because it wasn't just Jesus grabbing a piece of bread off the table and saying, hey, let's do this. And the other thing is, this was after the meal. These guys weren't really hungry anymore. This was extra. This was excess. This wasn't part of their meal. This was after their meal. So, it's just a much more in-depth understanding of what was actually happening that day. So, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about Passover. I sure did. And I hope I did a good job of explaining it. So, that's it for this week. Next week, Friday, look for a video. Also, this Saturday, I'm shooting the Nerf video. So, look for that. I'll post it up on Facebook and YouTube, just like this video. And until then, I will see you guys later.